Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. This is a reading for the week of the 27th of March. And firstly, Aquarius, we're going to look at what's been going on for you, what energy have you been in, and then we're going to look at the 27th of March, see what challenges there might be and what might be coming in around to help. All right, so Aquarius, remember these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but let's see what comes out. All right. Two big cards straight out, Aquarius. We've got the World and the Chariot. So these are major cards. The World says there's something coming to a conclusion, a completion, an end of a chapter, successfully so. And then the Chariot is about moving on, moving forward, like getting on out of town. It's the end of something and then the beginning of something else. So, the week of the 27th of March for you, Aquarius, what looks like it's showing up? A lot. So, we've got the Three of Cups, the Hermit, Page of Cups, and Justice. So, Aquarius, the Three of Cups is a card of celebration, of happiness. So, I feel like this is a positive thing. Like for some of you, you might be leaving a job or a workplace or have sold a business or something like that. It's like the end of something and you're happy about it. You're moving on, moving forward. And it's like there's celebration here. It feels like, with the Hermit and Justice, you might be dealing with a Virgo. You might be dealing with a Libran. You could even have a Cancerian person around you as well. But Aquarius, it's like you're really now wanting to follow your calling, looking for your North Star, following what feels like, your higher self guiding you now. This is a bit of a dream energy here of I'm really starting to follow my passion or my purpose. Justice says, you're in your truth, you want everything fair and balanced, and for some of you, you might be dealing with a legal situation. There might be the need for that. But it feels more like in this energy of you moving on and moving forward, it's like you're following your true north, going to follow your passion. And this is you now sitting as Justice saying, yep, I'm on my way. I'm really like, this is the truth of who I am. So Aquarius, what's the challenge? It does feel like it has a workplace energy. For some, you might be going overseas. But the challenge is the Six of Swords, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands. These are three sixes here as well. And sixes, for me, I always feel that's more about relationship energy, harmony, balance. The Six of Swords is about finding a more stable emotional energy, particularly in terms of your thinking. The Lovers will talk about a choice and making that choice from your free will. And the Six of Wands talks about a card of victory and success. Now, because these three cards are the challenge, it feels to me like, Aquarius, that, your challenge is sitting in making this choice from a place of your free will and feeling good about it. Almost, I'm wondering, there's part of you might be thinking, do I have the skills or the qualifications to do this? For some, that might be the case. For some, it might be that this might take you further away from where you are, and maybe you've got to work out, do I actually want to do that? Do I want to go overseas, or do I want to go away from where I am? And then staying in that beautiful open heart energy to make your choice. It does feel like there's a choice to be made, and this is where the challenge sits, Aquarius. So what comes in to help you? What will help you with this, Aquarius? Yeah, funny, isn't it? I did wonder whether you do shift. For some of you, this might involve a house move. So we've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, Five of Cups, and the Death card. And underneath is the Wheel of Fortune. So there's an energy here that feels like it's looking at how you get to move on and get into this new cycle. King of Swords says you might need to be quite strategic in your thinking, that there is possibly a shift or a house move here. And there's a weighing up of, like, emotionally what you leave behind and then what you'll gain. And it's sort of like the push and pull of that. But the feeling with the Death card is that you do begin the journey of shifting this energy and the forward movement. In fact, I think you get a little bit inspired about this, to be honest, Aquarius. It's like you go, yeah, you know what? I'm just moving forward. Because there's such a happy feeling here at the start of this reading, and of like, yes, this is really what I want to do. This is really where I want to go. And the challenge is, will I be able to, I'm going to have to relocate if I do. Do I want to do that? So, you know, it's saying the thing that will help you is to use your thinking, which is one of your superpowers, you know, Aquarius. That's shown up a couple of times here. And the energy is there to do this shift, to do this move. The Hierophant says, yep, this is aligning with your higher self, which the Hermit's asking you to look at that too, and your values. There is the little way up here of the emotional aspect, or potentially even for some of you, there's a loss. And of course, you've got free will, so which is what this card is saying. You have to decide whether you're doing this or not. But it's like you're weighing up what you would lose and what you would gain. And only you know how you feel about that. But the Death card says this begins a journey of a transformation for you, and this whole new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune shows up. All right. So, Aquarius, I'm just going to ask Spirit if there's a message for you, and we'll close your reading out with this. So we've got the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups again, and the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups has come out twice, and the Page of Cups talks about this beautiful energy, new emotional energy. For some, it might be love coming in. And the Four of Cups says there's an offer made to you and you're not really sure whether you want it or not. And I feel that sits down here with this Five of Cups, because part of you is looking at what you lose if you do this, which is fair. And that's why only you can decide whether you want to or not. But the Page of Pentacles suggests this is something of great value, which I feel sits here with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Nine of Cups is a card that speaks about, like, often it's called a wish fulfillment card. There's a beautiful energy here of like a wish come true, but there's also an emotional liberation. The imagery in this card, you can see this. There's a sense of celebration and lightness and joy and emotional release. So I feel that sort of sitting there, and there does feel like a very positive energy, but it's a choice point you've got. And Aquarius, you'll be deciding what you do with that. But it's got the potential for the Wheel of Fortune to start a whole new cycle for you. All right, I hope you have a fabulous week, and thanks for listening. And if you did enjoy this, please like, share and subscribe, and bye from me.